there are numerous living things in the world where we live. Who gives life to all these living things? We can find the secret of life through all things created according to God's will. Revelation chapter 4, verse 11. You created all things, and by your will they were created. Birds flying in the sky, fish swimming in the sea, animals running in the field. All living things have a mom and a dad. And they receive life from their moms and dads. We humans, too, receive life through our fathers and mothers. And all living things have a certain lifespan inherited from their parents. Dogs have a lifespan of 15 years, elephants 60 years, and sea turtles 200 years. Then, through whom can we receive eternal life? 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 16. God, who alone is immortal. 1 John chapter 2, verse 25. And this is what he promised us, even eternal life. Only God, who is immortal, can give us eternal life. Then, what kind of God gives us eternal life? Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. Our Father in heaven. Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But the Jerusalem that is above is free, and she is our mother. God gives us eternal life, and they are God the Father and God the Mother. This is the secret of life hidden in all things created according to God's will. Then, how do God the Father and God the Mother give eternal life? John chapter 6, verse 54. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life. How can we eat Jesus' flesh and drink his blood? Luke chapter 22, verse 15. I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. And he took bread, gave thanks and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, This is my body given for you. This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. Giving the Passover bread, Jesus said that it is his flesh. And giving the Passover wine, he said that it is his blood. When we keep the Passover of the new covenant, we can have eternal life by inheriting God's flesh and blood and become God's children. Please keep the Passover of the new covenant and receive the blessing of eternal life from God the Father and God the Mother.